Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another vlog, or good evening or afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. It's morning time for me. So it's been a while since I've done a sort of day in the life kind of vlog, so that's what we're gonna do today. I just woke up and took the dogs out for their morning walk, and now I'm getting ready to make some coffee and do my journaling, so let's go. Please excuse my sink full of dirty dishes, if you can see them. I've got to do dishes today. Unfortunately, the only coffee I have right now is this Dunkin' hazelnut, which is not my favorite. Like I said, it's not bad. It just doesn't taste like hazelnut at all. It just tastes like regular coffee. So I like to try different coffees. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. The Dunkin' hazelnut was a miss. So I'm just going to put about 2 ounces, 2 of these 1 ounce scoops of coffee in. Here's number 2. Oops. Oh no. All right, pouring in the water now. Brew now. And now you know the drill. While I'm waiting on the coffee to brew, I'm gonna check out my magical almanac, which will always be linked in the description box below if you wanna check it out for yourself. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. And the color of the day today is yellow. The incense is honeysuckle. Ooh, I love honeysuckle. And the moon is waxing Leo today. The full moon is next Tuesday, and I need to make some more moon water, so maybe we'll do that in a vlog. So when the color of the day is yellow, I typically use a black pen. I like to write in my journal in the color of the day, but when it's yellow, you can't freaking see that shit. So I just write in black. So it looks like my black pen is dying. I need to invest in some more black pens, but I have my little journal ready to go. I'm gonna buy some black gel pens because I really prefer gel pens over the kind of like marker fine liner pens that I have right now. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this almanac right here, the Practical Witches 2024 Almanac. This is written by a local witch who lives in my town and owns our little witchcraft store known as The Parlor. Her name is Friday Gladheart. She's really awesome. And in her almanac for this week, there is a whole entry on mushroom magic. Now, I'm not sure if she sells these online, but if she does, I will link to it down below. This is a different type of almanac. It doesn't have like the color of the day and incense of the day in it, but it does have a lot of really cool information. So I use it in conjunction with my other magical almanac. So I thought I would read to you a little bit about mushroom magic this morning. Mushrooms, with their enchanting forms and mysterious nature, have captivated our imaginations for centuries. Beyond their culinary uses, mushrooms have played significant roles in folklore, spirituality, and medicinal practices, showcasing a rich tapestry of magic and mystery throughout history. Mushrooms have influenced ancient civilizations, appeared in cave paintings, religious rituals, and mythical tales, representing the bridge between the earthly and the divine realms. Throughout medieval Europe, mushrooms were associated with witchcraft and magical practices. Folklore intertwined mushrooms with fairy tales, envisioning them as portals to hidden realms or dwellings of mythical creatures. The allure and danger surrounding certain species contributed to their mystique. I can be a testament to the fact that mushrooms are indeed portals to hidden realms. Traditional healing systems such as Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine recognize the medicinal properties of mushrooms. These fungi are believed to possess powerful healing properties, offering remedies for various ailments and boosting vitality. The discovery of psychoactive mushrooms, such as the psilocybe genus, opened doors to altered states of consciousness, psychological healing, and spiritual exploration. Indigenous cultures incorporate these mushrooms into sacred ceremonies, enabling participants to experience visions, introspection, and expanded awareness. If you've been watching my vlogs for a long time, you know that I'm a huge fan of psilocybin mushrooms as a form of medicine and spiritual healing. I stand by that statement. They are fantastic for that. Of course, I don't recommend you do anything illegal. Always, if you're going to do psilocybin, make sure you do it with an experienced person in a place where they are not illegal, okay? Just got to put that disclaimer out there. In modern times, scientific research has unveiled the pharmacological potential of mushrooms, highlighting their ability to stimulate the immune system, combat inflammation, and even exhibit anti-cancer properties. This emerging field merges ancient wisdom with contemporary knowledge, shedding new light on the remarkable properties of mushrooms. You can purchase fresh mushrooms at your local farmer's market or grocer and use them in rituals and spells. Not the kind I'm looking for. They are said to bridge the connection to the spiritual world and are associated with fertility, transformation, abundance, healing, and spiritual enlightenment. That was lovely. So now that we've had our little mushroom lesson for the day, I'm gonna go make some coffee. Like, I do enjoy the flavor of the Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I was just expecting hazelnut flavor, and this coffee has like no hazelnut flavor at all. I don't even know how they can call it flavored, honestly. Add a little cream, give it a little stir. And now I'm gonna have a little sip. I already know what this tastes like, but this is just part of the ritual at this point. It's all right. I really want to get the Door County Spring Sampler before they stop selling it. So maybe we can try those coffees on the stream. I'll see about ordering that today. Wait, did I say on stream? I meant on a vlog. You know what I mean. It's early in the morning. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm trying. Well, I was trying to record Morty having his little crunchy boys this morning, but he knew immediately that I put my attention on him and he wanted pets. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Next week, the dogs are getting their vaccines updated, their heartworm shot, their flea and tick meds, and they're getting groomed. It's going to be a big week for them. Now it's time for coffee and journaling, and I will see you guys back here in an hour or so. So journaling is done. I did my positive affirmations, my visualizations, my meditation, and normally this would be the time I do yoga, but I'm kind of running late this morning, so I'm going to put yoga off until before bed. And instead, right now, I am going to run down and get some lunch for myself because I'm super hungry, and fuck it, we're having McDonald's today, all right? So I'm going to use the McDonald's app to order my lunch for the day. What I usually get on the McDonald's app, or what I've been getting lately, is they have a deal for a 29-cent double cheeseburger if you buy one. So I just eat 2 double cheeseburgers and it's super cheap with no bun, no ketchup, no pickles. I do still eat the onions, you know, like I'm 99% carnivore. I like the little diced onions on there. So if you use the McDonald's app, it's only $3.50 for me to get a really low carb lunch. But I'm also gonna add a Diet Coke because I just can't go to McDonald's and not get a Diet Coke. They have the best freaking Diet Coke. And I am not putting on makeup or doing shit to myself. I'm just running down the street to the drive-thru and coming back to eat, and then I'll get ready for the day. It's been a while since I have recorded while I was driving in the car, so I thought I would take you guys with me down to McDonald's. It is a beautiful day here. It's gonna be like 83 degrees, which is the warmest it's been so far. Summer is creeping up on us in Arkansas and it's about to be miserable in about another month. But hey, at least I'll be able to go swimming. That'll be nice. All right, I'm pouring in. I'm pouring in, all right. I'm pulling into McDonald's here and I'm gonna give them my drive-thru code and get my food and be on my way. Luckily, it's not very busy this morning at 10:30. And hopefully my burgers will be fresh because I ordered them right when they start serving lunch. And my nose ring's crooked as hell. I've got yesterday's eye makeup still smeared around. I do wash my face at night, but sometimes I don't pay enough attention to taking my eye makeup off. I'm just human, don't judge me. Oh, I should have went to the other line. That one's moving faster.
Welcome to McDonald's. We using mobile app today.
Yes, it's DR22.
All right, Cindy, take a look at the screen. Let me know if that's correct order for you, Miss Dear.
That's it.
All right, go ahead and pull forward.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Y'all, they pretty much know me by name here because I literally come here so much. I don't know what that says about me. I like to eat McDonald's.
Good morning, Cindy.
Hello.
There you are, darling.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I used to be embarrassed about coming here so often, but I'm not anymore. I don't give a shit.
There's that medium Diet Coke.
Thank
I got your
you.
2 double cheese coming right up.
All right, thank you. So twice they have given me a Dr. Pepper instead of a Diet Coke when I've come here, so I always check my drink before I leave now and make sure it's a Diet Coke, because I cannot drink Dr. Pepper. Even if I wanted to, I don't like it. It's way too sweet. It tastes like sugar syrup or something to me. Thank
you. You have a great day.
You too. All right, I got my food and I'm heading back home. I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, let's see what the McDonald's gods have bestowed upon us this week. Well, that's some McDonald's artistry right there. This is typically what these things look like. Usually there's at least one cheese slice that's all over the friggin' place. We're just gonna reattach that where it belongs. And I'm gonna eat this slop because regardless of what it looks like, it tastes really good. Perfect way to start your day. A big bite of McDonald's burger slop. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go get ready for the day. See you in a little bit. And usually while I eat my breakfast, or my first meal as I call it, because I usually only eat twice a day, I watch tarot readings on YouTube. So my favorite tarot readers are Familiar Witch Tarot and Ten of Cups Tarot. So I try to watch those every day. So as I was eating, I remembered that I forgot to do my daily tarot reading. Oh my gosh, I'm way off my routine today. So let's do it now. Using, as always, my Charmin Caselli deck. I always want to say Castelli, but it's Caselli. I don't know why I want to put a T in there. But anyway, I'll link this in the description box below. It is a beautiful tarot deck, my favorite one. I've been using this one for over a year and I always keep coming back to it. What advice does the universe have for me today? I'm gonna shuffle 3 times. What advice does the universe have for me today? 2 and 3. What advice does the universe have for me today? I'm terrible at shuffling. Don't judge my shuffling skills. All right, now we're gonna shuffle until we get 3 cards to pop out. Oh, first card just popped out. 6 of Cups. That's a lovely card. Second card just popped out. The King of Wands. And third card just popped out. The Queen of Cups. I keep getting Queen of Cups. So this is an interesting reading today. The 6 of Cups is a card of like nostalgia and memories and reconnecting with your past. So I'm currently working on healing a lot of my past trauma in therapy. So I'm thinking this card is kind of advising me to reflect on past experiences that brought me joy and the lessons that I can learn from them. And that's what I'm working on. So good card for today. So the King of Wands is a card that kind of represents like leadership, charisma, being bold, taking bold action. I think it's advising me to be bold and assertive in my desires and what I'm trying to do in my life right now. When you get the King of Wands, it kind of advises you to take on the energy of the King of Wands, which is decisive, bold, confident, leadership. And then I keep getting the Queen of Cups in almost every one of my readings. It's crazy. But the Queen of Cups is a card of emotional depth, intuition, and just like handling your emotions well. And I think this card, I continue to get this card because I am working so hard on my emotional control and I've let go of resistance to negative emotions. And I think this card is just encouraging me to keep going, listen to my intuition, continuing to learn to be in tune with my emotions instead of fighting them. So altogether, it's a pretty interesting and good reading today. I need to look to the past for wisdom and joy and try to get past the, trauma that I'm overcoming in therapy. I need to be bold and assertive and take a leadership role in my own life. And I need to continue to nurture my emotional health in both my relationship with myself and my relationships with others. So that's kind of how I interpret today's reading. All right, y'all, outfit of the day. Since the color of the day is yellow, I'm wearing my Nikola Tesla shirt with some skinny jeans and Converse. I'm changing it up today. Not wearing my Docs. Instead decided to go with Converse today. I just want to be super casual. Man, I feel like I've been getting so much better at doing my eyeshadow, but I'm wearing a yellow and gold eyeshadow today, which I really like. I think it turned out really nicely. And I don't know why my hair is doing this thing, y'all, but it is like so super wavy and like full today. I am not gonna question it. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go and do its wavy ass thing. I think because yesterday it was raining and I had to go out in the rain and my hair got a little damp and then just kind of dried in this kind of semi-frizzy wavy state. I don't know, but I like it. So I'm letting it be. Next on the agenda for today is I am here in my office and I'm about to schedule my members only live stream today. So if you would like to join us for our little weekly coffee chats that I do with my members only, you can click the link down below to become a channel member. And I also do one weekly vlog just for members every week. So if you want access to that, click down below, spiel over. And now I'm going to go in and schedule the stream for today, post on my community tab, and then I've got some editing to do because I recorded a Sims video yesterday. So I'm going to work on editing that until the member stream, and I will see you guys back here in a couple hours after all that work is over. So here's a little behind the scenes of what it looks like for me when I create my members only stream. So we're going to close that. Here's my little dashboard. I am going to set this to low latency so I don't have as much of a delay in between chat. Or actually we want to do ultra low latency because according to YouTube here, ultra low latency results in near real-time interaction with your viewers. And since the member stream usually only have, I don't know, anywhere from 20 to 40 people in them, I like it to be ultra low latency so we can have near real-time interaction. And then I'm not going to unlist it. Everything else is set up fine. And this is where I'll see my little stream preview here. And here's the chat over here when people start chatting. And if you want a little sneak peek at my editing process, this is what it looks like. I edit my vlogs and my Sims videos using a program called Wondershare Filmora, which I've had for years. I think I bought a lifetime license for like $50. So over on this monitor, I have all my video clips that I'm going to use, and I just pull them over here, and then I pull them down on the little editing track here. and then it shows up here and I edit away. So I'll be doing this probably for the next hour to get this Sims video out. Yes, I see the look on my face there. Ah! Well, it's been several hours. I finally got my Sims video edited and published. I did my members only live stream, and now it's about 4:15 in the afternoon, and I'm about to head down to the grocery store and grab some bratwurst and chicken thighs because I have been craving both of those, and we are gonna cook bratwurst for dinner tonight. So let's go. All right, here I am at my little local Harps, y'all. I'm gonna go in and I just have a few things to get. Bratwurst, chicken thighs, and probably some different coffee as well. Well, y'all, they only have these giant packs of chicken thighs and chicken legs. They have small packs of wings, but I really don't want to make wings, so I think I'm not going to get chicken thighs today. We'll just get the brats. Unfortunately, they only have these giant mega packs here. Luckily, they do have some brats, and I am going to get the cheddar brats. I prefer these. No, ooh, they have bacon cheddar. Let's get those. Y'all, I'm also gonna grab some of these because I love these so much. These bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. I'm gonna grab a package of those. Ooh, I'm lucky they do have some of the sausage that I love. I'm gonna get some of this to make for breakfast. This pork sausage that they make in-house. I love this stuff, so I'm gonna grab that. And now for coffee, y'all, I am gonna grab some of my favorite Cameron's Vanilla Hazelnut, which is actually cheaper than Dunkin's and way better, actually has hazelnut flavor. So I'm gonna grab one of those. And there's my cart. I'm gonna go check out with all my meat and coffee. I did check for Diet Coke, but they didn't have any of the minis, so I'll just have to suffer through. I'm back home, got the groceries put away, but the dogs demanded their dinner before I cooked my own. They were like, no, we will not wait. Feed us now. So I'm feeding them. I'm gonna take them for their evening walk, and then I'll be back to cook some brats with y'all. Oh my God, y'all, it is a hot one out there. I was out there for like 10 minutes. I'm already like drenched in sweat. And also I'm starving because the only thing I've eaten today are those double cheeseburgers at like 10:30. So let's get started on these brats. I'm so excited. I've been craving brats for days. When I make brats, I just follow the stovetop instructions here. So I brown them over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes, and then I add half cup of water to the skillet, cover and simmer for 12 minutes. Caution! Cheese will be hot. All right, first things first, I'm just gonna tong these bad boys directly into the skillet. Hopefully they'll all fit in this. I feel like I say that every time I cook something in the skillet, but damn, I never know if it's gonna fit. Usually I can make it work. Yeah, it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna brown these over medium-high heat for about 5 minutes. All right, they're getting pretty browned on one side, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn them over. Brown them on the other side. Browning the sides is what's really hard, and I usually don't care too much about it. I usually just burn them. No, not burn them. Brown them on both sides and then put the water in and boil them the rest of the way. All right, I hope I'm not burning them. Okay, I'm burning them. All right, well, you know, it's not Cindy cooking if I don't burn something. I'm gonna try to turn them kind of on the side a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Don't judge me. Damn, it's getting smoky in here. All right, we're just gonna put the water in. Okay, so I'm gonna pour half a cup of water in. Jeez. And I am going to, I don't have a pan with a lid, so we're gonna improvise in Cindy's kitchen. And we're gonna put a sheet pan over the top of it, all right? I grew up poor. This is what we do, okay? Sheet pan. And then we're gonna turn down the heat to medium. These bad boys have been cooking in some hot frothy cheese water for about 12 minutes. And looks like they're pretty much done. So I am gonna take them out. I'm gonna turn them one time. They can brown a little bit more on the other side while I get my container I'm gonna put them in. No need to dirty up more dishes than is necessary. I am gonna put these directly into the storage container that I'm gonna store them in the fridge in, at least 3 of them. I'm gonna have 2 for dinner tonight, and this will be plenty for me to have for first meal tomorrow, and an extra one. Okay, I'm getting splattered with grease. I'm getting splattered with grease. Gotta turn the friggin' heat off. Oh my God, now I gotta clean all this. Ow, it just got me in the eye. God damn, ow. Ow. All right, I'm gonna stand way back here. Hold on, ow, ow. Oh my God, oh my God. Take it off the heat, take it off the heat. I just got splattered with hot grease directly into my eyeball, so that was fun. All right, I should have taken it off the heat and then taken them out of the pan. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. All right, I gotta get my Grey Poupon now. I'm too hungry to care. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Well, yes I do. And I'm gonna get a big ass spoonful on my paper plate, because that's how fancy I am over here. I mean, that's a fucking gourmet meal right there. Johnsonville brats with Grey Poupon and a Diet Coke. Okay, let's try it. Looks good. Damn it, they cautioned me the cheese would be hot. Why didn't I listen? Besides it being smoking hot, it is delicious. So I'm gonna eat my dinner and I'll see you guys back here in a bit. Oh my God, those sausages were so freaking good. I'm so glad I went with those for tonight. And now we are moving on to the question and answer portion of the vlog. So I told you guys to leave any questions you had for me in the comments, and I know that I have quite a few in there. First question is, hey Cindy, when are you gonna post a new regular vlog? Well, today, when you see this one. Your morning routines are great, but they do take a ton of time. I know they do. Do you think you'd ever be willing to do a video on recommendations for a condensed magical morning? That's a good idea. Of course you stick to what's for you, but I'd be interested in seeing what your priority would be if you only had an hour to spare with no other option. If I only had an hour to spare, I would prioritize journaling and meditation. So I would probably just do 1 page front and back instead of 2 pages front and back of journaling, and maybe do another page like at night before bed. And then I would do meditation and visualization for whatever time I had left. That would be my prioritization if I could only spend 1 hour like on spiritual things in the morning, like if I had to go to work or something like that. Definitely journaling, because I just can't go through my day without journaling, and definitely meditation and visualization, because that just helps me like set the tone for my day. And I've got a little Mortimer in my lap here. He wanted to come join. What does your animal book say about seeing a hawk? Oh, let me go check. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay, hawk. Guiding vision. Spirit vision and guardianship surround you. Be patient and observe. You will see the opportunities. Signs are clear. Ooh, that's a good sign if you saw a hawk. Okay, this question I've kind of dreaded answering because, let me just read it to you. I have a question. I am struggling to move past a 25-year marriage. I can see anything and be flashed back to a specific memory in my relationship. This kills me. It can be a smell or a color or a picture. The only way I can block these is with alcohol, which I hate because I have a 23-year-old daughter who is worried. If you struggle with this, how did you move past it? I saw this question yesterday and I've been thinking about how to answer it, and I wish I had better advice for you. But honestly, the only way I got over my 15-year relationship was time. And still, I mean, I still have memories and I still even have sadness over it sometimes, but truly nothing helped me. And I did, you know, I turned to alcohol too, and that does not help because that just makes you suppress your emotions instead of working through them. But I understand the desire to do it and the like need to do it because you just want to stop the pain. Like, I totally get that, and I went through that. And honestly, the only thing that helped me was time. And it also helped me that I was able to move back home and away from the place where we lived together. So if it's possible for you to move to a new place of your own, if you haven't, I'd recommend that. I would also recommend getting rid of anything in your environment that you possibly can that reminds you of the person. And I know that's hard if you've lived together for 25 years because everything that I had was shared with my husband. So I totally get that. But like things like pictures, mementos of vacations you went on, gifts that he gave you, anything like that, if you can just get those out of your view so that you're not constantly reminded of those. And honestly, I mean, man, it's just gonna hurt for a while. It's just gonna hurt for a long time, and that sucks. And I'm sorry. Oh, one more thing too. If you can, get into therapy. If it's available to you, if you can afford it, get into therapy immediately. A therapist can help you so much with processing all the emotions. Maybe even try EMDR therapy if you can. I think that would help tremendously with the trauma of losing a relationship of that many years. EMDR has helped me with my past trauma more than anything I've ever done. Next question is, what is a song that has helped you a lot over the past year? Oh God, that's hard because there's a lot of them. But I think the song that really helped me the most get through that time actually was the song Painkillers by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. That song pretty much kept me alive for a little bit of time there. I was just wondering what crystal you would recommend for getting rid of negative energies. My go-to would always be clear quartz crystal and moonstone. Will you make a video explaining how you film, edit videos? I'm a new creator and use CapCut poorly. I want to get better. Currently, I'm using my phone to film and edit videos. Any tips for a newbie? I probably won't make a video about that, honestly, but I will tell you that I invested in a vlogging camera, a Sony ZV-1, but you can definitely use your phone, especially if you have a high quality camera. I use my phone to film all the time when I'm out and about. I only use my vlogging camera when I'm at home. And as far as editing goes, as I showed earlier in this vlog, I use Wondershare Filmora. It's really user-friendly. I've used it for years, and I believe I bought a lifetime license for about like $50 a couple years ago. It might be more expensive now, but it's a good, easy to learn program for editing, and there are tons of like video tutorials out there. And all I did when I was learning is I just watched videos on how to do stuff. Every time I wanted to do something, I just looked up a video on how to do it until I learned everything. And basically, you just have to keep practicing and keep doing it until you learn everything. And you will get better. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And I'm no pro or anything, but you know, I know how to do basic editing just because I taught myself, and you can easily do the same just by watching YouTube videos. What have you learned on your YouTube journey across both of your channels? And please share a tip or two for new content creators. I've learned so very much. I've learned so, I don't even know how I could answer that. I just could make a whole video on everything I've learned. But I guess the most important things I've learned are some parts of yourself you should never share, and you're gonna have to learn how to have a really thick skin to do this. And you have to understand that anything anybody says to you or about you or your content is not a reflection of you as a person. They don't know who you really are. They only know the content that you put out. So you can't take it personally. And that took me 5 years to be able to learn. So I used to care so much about other people's opinions. If you want to put yourself out there on the internet, whether it's personal stuff like I do or video game stuff or whatever you want to do, you have to be prepared. If you start to get popular, you're going to get some negativity, but you just have to let it roll off your back, man. And that's advice I'm giving after 5 years doing this and not being able to do that for most of the time. And now that I am able to do that, my life is so much easier. And another tip I have is consistency, which I am not the greatest at. But if you want to do content on YouTube, just be consistent and post. Try to keep a posting schedule, which I know I have not always been the best at that, but that's really what it takes, especially to get started. And don't be afraid to take breaks if you start to feel burned out. Don't let anybody guilt you into thinking you can't take breaks when you need them, because you can. What made you decide to believe in magic? I didn't decide to, I just do. It's like asking somebody what made you decide to believe in God. It's just part of my spirituality. And plus, I think life would be pretty dull and boring if I didn't believe in magic. And also, I've seen the power of magic with my own eyes. Honestly, I think doing psychedelic drugs helped me a lot to understand that our 3D reality is very limited in what we can experience as conscious human beings, and that there's way more out there. That there is God, there are other things out there that we can't see in our everyday lives. So I guess that's what made me decide to believe in magic, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Once again, disclaimer, I do not advocate doing anything illegal, okay? Just gotta put that out there. Are you still seeing your old therapist from Colorado? I know you were thinking of alternating, but you've also really connected with your new therapist and are benefiting from the EMDR. No, I'm no longer seeing the Colorado therapist. I'm only seeing my therapist that is here in Hot Springs because she's helping me so much. I just don't see the need to see 2 therapists at this time. All right, y'all, that's all the questions here from the last time. So if you have any questions for me that you want me to answer in the next vlog, leave them down below in the comments and I will try my best to answer them. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I feel like this vlog is super long. I've been vlogging since I woke up this morning, so I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And as always, I wanna give a special thanks to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And if you'd like to join us for our weekly coffee chats and have access to the weekly members only vlogs, make sure you click the button down below to become a member. And also I wanna thank everyone who watches my vlogs. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you with a new video very soon. Bye.